I guess now we are at the last theme I want to cover. So we talked about using Python to build simple programs to help you automate a lot of things in finance and accounting. And you definitely have all other options out there. And there are plenty of low code and no code application development platforms out there for you to use. For example, if you are using Microsoft Office product, Microsoft has a platform called Power Apps for you to build your own applications to automate your workflows and to do a lot of amazing things, right? And then if you're using Google Workspace, Google provides what Google calls app sheets. You can create the applications quickly based off the data structure in a Google Sheet. And those kind of things can really fast track your workflows and make your workflows very automated. And I'm going to show you today is a very sophisticated project time management tool I have built. And also, you can use AppSheet to create all other things for other use cases, right? I mean, personally, I have built time management, timesheet management, stock certification management, and questionnaires, as well as a variety of a checklist, including SEC checklist, uh, tax checklist, and also a number of approval workflows in finance and accounting. So today, like I said, I'm going to show you how a project time management application can be easily structured in Google Sheet and how a AppSheet application can be easily built on top of that Google Sheet to make a very sophisticated project management tool for you. And if I go to the Google Sheet here, I have a couple of tabs. I have period control tabs where I set the open period for the time entering activities. And then I have project activities. Like basically I can set up project code, project name, and open project type, and what's the target of the completion of the project and what's the, and then I have the formulas here to populate everything together, right? And then I have an employees tab. For now, for demonstration purposes, I set myself in the employee and I use my Chinese name as approver and using a different email as the approver email. And then the timesheet here, this is where when employees uses this application to enter a time record, I would expect this record to be automatically populated up in this timesheets tab. And once the supervisor approves the time, however, I want the approved time to go to in a separate timesheet with a approval time stamp, right? So I know which record is approved by whom at what time. And this is going to be perfect for SOX control purposes, by the way. And then I will show you how the application actually going to work. So this is a backend and configurations where you can configure the data. Like basically each of the tabs corresponds to each of the data sources here in this app sheet. And then I have different views. You can create a different views. This is where you can actually create a different views and different functionalities for your customers, for your users who you plan for them to use, how they use this application. And then you can also pre-build actions to quickly send them a reminder emails. And you can build automations as well. Like for example, when a new period is opened up, I want to send the emails to everybody, right? I want to send an email to everybody. Hey, new period is up, so make sure you enter your timesheets in the new period. So everyone is going to automatically get that reminder email, so you don't have to worry about it. So now let me preview and show you how this is actually going to work. So let me open up the application in desktop. So right now I'm previewing the application has an employee and where I want to enter my timesheets. So let me add a timesheet for a project. Let's say for customer one, I have software development. I spent 10 hours this week. And you can tell my employee emails is automatically recognized and the time period worked. I don't have a flexibility to change it because I'm just an employee, right? Once my supervisor set the time period, that's the time period my supervisor want me to enter the time. So now once I click save, I basically have an open sheets records with this, and it shows me synchronization complete here. And what I'm hoping to see is in the underlying Google Sheets, I should be able to see this record popping up. So let's go to the timesheets and check whether this records are popping up. And here it is, right? It's showing up properly. So, and this is where I can check my open sheets, and then I can check my approved timesheets, which I don't have any approved timesheets yet. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign in as my supervisor into this application and approve that time record, right? So here you will see I have a lot of more buttons I have than a simple user, right? As a supervisor, I have a lot of ways I can change. I can change the period. I can check whether there is a missing timesheet during the period. Right now, I don't like everybody submitted the timesheet, like Ray submitted the timesheet already, so I don't see a missing timesheet here. And then any timesheet approved by me, which I don't see anything yet. But if I look at the pending approval, I see the timesheet Ray just submitted, right? And this is where I can look at the content of this and go ahead and approve the hours. So once I approve the time, there are a couple of things that's going to happen. So first of all, I should see the approved by you view here. I should be able to see the time record I just approved, right? Which is Ray, and it's grouped by the time. It's essentially grouped by the time frame, time period, and I see Ray's here. That's good. And then if I go to the Google Sheets, underlying Google Sheets, I should in the approved timesheets tab, I should be able to see the timesheet just approved, right? You can see like for employee Ray Sang, it's approved by Zhao Sang, and it's also with the approval timestamp. So this is why it's very perfect for SOX control like this, because you don't have to share the Google Sheets with anyone. It's no one is going to interfere with your Google Sheet. And what they can do is they can only interact with the Google Sheet through the application you built. And with this, I don't see any missing timesheets. So what's going to happen if I open the new period and if Ray hasn't entered that time record for the new period yet? So let me show you. Uh, let me open the new period for the new week. So let me click save. It will take a minute for the application to sync. Now the period available is July 15th and July 19th. So after I updated the time period, what's going to happen is every user is going to receive an email, basically alerting them there's a new period ready for you. Please enter your time. So because Ray has an employee hasn't entered his time yet, so if I go to missing timesheet, I should be able to see Ray enters a zero timesheet. Um, that's not good. I need to remind Ray to submit the timesheet timely, right? And all I need to do is to click this record and click reminder, and then automatically this email will be drafted and for the correct period, which is July 15 to July 19, 2024. And basically, I'm asking Ray, no current timesheet is found for you during the period. Please check your time entry and submit it as soon as possible. And you can open the application by click this link, and then basically I can click send, and the email will be sent to Ray. So this is essentially how automations can work by building your own applications using those low code or no code application development platforms out there. And I hope you really enjoy this session, how AppSheets can work, and by giving you a lot of options to manage your project. And also you can build applications for a lot of different use cases out there. So um, I hope you really enjoyed it and start thinking of how to build your own applications for your own use cases. And definitely feel free to talk to me if you have some ideas, but you don't know how to start. I'm more than happy to help you out. Thank you, guys.